level 4 is being farmed, or almost being farmed. We're gonna see first engage in the turtle, I guess, in like 20 seconds.
Yeah, gonna be looking out for that engagement. On the top side, though, we are looking at a little bit of some late game marksmen, but look at a battle in the mid-river already. First blood, Zara able to pick it up. That was within the first 2 minutes, and they didn't just take down anybody. They took down the jungler from RQ
Yeah,
Ocean,
he
which
kind of
means
like
they won't have the retribution.
1 versus 3 he went. So, and like the final blow with the petrify on side, trying to steal the turtle, and the turtle being farmed still by the retribution on the barats, and trying to kill, clean up the kills, and Choice dies as well, and the rough start for RQ Hoshi.
Yeah, rough start, down by 1 kill, not able to take the first neutral objective, is going to put him slightly behind 500 gold. You're going to have to see how that kind of plays out with that turtle. We'll have a massive XP boost, but there's a lot of mobility. I mean, you're already seeing the Benedetta trying to out-rotate on the CC in the bot lane.
Yeah, that's what she should do. She should skip like the wave and pressure the mid lane or the jungle. If it's not happening, RQ Hoshi is going to have a problem, because as you said, it's mobility hero, should take advantage on the rotation.
Yeah, and speaking of rotations, a couple items showcasing. You are going to see that elegant gem picked up from this Novaria. We mentioned, though, who's going to be the one to kind of deal the damage to the Brats, especially in the early phase. We feel like that's kind of lacking for the side of RQ Hoshi right now, and it kind of is painting the story how they're not able to take that first neutral objective. If they don't find a way to take down the Barats and the Estus, this is going to be dangerous, because they're only going to get beefier. Those heals are only going to get stronger. And pretty much going to be unkillable until they can get Skylar on point to be able to burst him down.
Yeah, absolutely agree, and it's like going just like I think it would go. RQ Hoshi need to stop this snowball, because it's going to continue when the Estes gonna have his ultimate, and he does, and now I guess Team Legeion going to try to take some objective, and they trying to force some fights now, and the fights is heavily in favor of Team Legeion, because RQ Hoshi, just like you said, have no damage.
Yeah, they weren't able to take the first neutral objective, but the second one 4 seconds away from spawning in. Can RQ Hoshi even out the odds? Are we going to start seeing Team Legeion form up this snowball that War Barbie was talking about? Brat's able to get a kill and also able to get that first turtle, pulling the objective and aggro from the turtle, getting ready for this engagement. As you are going to see a big knock up to Jean Kondo in the way of the dragon. Just Satan's going to take down 4 bit. Select to find a blow. Blaze duet from Skylar into the back lane. Find Easton trying to run away. Zara is going to take down Jesse, though. 1 member falling for the side of Team Legeion and 1 from RQ Hoshi. Irad will find a kill. Is going to take down Aizen. That's going to be 1 for 2. Make that 1 for 3.
Pretty good job with a flicker. First kill,
able to find their synergy.
Initiating right.
Should be able to take this.
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
Ooh, should be able to take this objective. Had a little bit of a slight connection issue. My bad, War Barbie. But as we are jumping into this 4-3, that looks like RQ Hoshi was able to take that turtle. So should be able to take this objective. Had a little bit of a slight connection issue. My bad, War Barbie. But as we are jumping into this 4-3, that looks like RQ Hoshi was able to take that turtle. So now, oh no, did they take the turtle or did they lose it?
Yeah, the super good initiation with the Cho with the flicker on the Estes, and the follow-up with the Benedetta on the 4 people, like the final blow with the Petrify bursting down the targets, and RQ Hoshi winning the fight because of the Cho initiation, and he get wrecked because of it now, I guess.
Ooh, and you are seeing some heavy focus from the side of Team Legeion. 4-man rotation, trying to get to the side lane, trying to possibly proxy it as well. And look at the bullying from Zara on this Barats, trying to zone out Irad from his farm.
Yeah, that's exactly what they should do. Take some objectives now, and the ultimate is being popped by the Estes and 4 people being healed, but no pressure. I mean, there is some pressure on the tower, but not enough to fall down.
Yeah, not enough to fall down. Still hanging on by about 25% HP. 2,000 gold lead for Team Logan right now. I mean, they're having a pretty good game. Maybe be able to take one of these turrets, but their bot side is hanging on pretty low too.
Yeah, but the counter pressure is there. Chu is going up on the bot lane, on the X plane, and the Claude is farming pretty good actually. Like RQ last fight on the turtle is super good, super good. I didn't expect that. Kinda should take Purify probably on the Estes, and this flicker might be a problem later in the game because of the super good initiations on the show.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to watch out. Without having that Purify, is gonna be easily grouped up with some CC if not careful. Bebex is gonna go ahead and take that turret on the top side. Turtle has spawned in. Both sides able to claim one, but who will be able to take this next objective? You're already seeing Team Lil Gun in position to be able to hit the retribution.
Yeah, they kinda, but Chu is already can. Oh, 4 people petrify again with select the final blow. Follow up with everything, every bit of damage they have, but not enough.
Yeah, just showcasing his mastery of that show. But it looks like RQ Hoshi able to take this turtle in their hands. We'll get that XP boost they were looking for. Slowly starting to try and equalize this economy. They are down by about 1,000 gold. But that's just telling half of the story. As both these teams fight it out early aggression, 5-4 already on the scoreboard. And it's just a battle back and forth. I wouldn't say this is really a one-sided story, but a seize for the tier 1 turret is on the way.
Yeah, they should take the tier 1 turret. They should take all of the tier 1 turrets. Team Lil Gun, I mean, they need to use all of the stronger parts of the Estes, which is his ultimate, to pressure all of first turrets and second turrets, and you kind of don't want to go to the super late game here because of Navaria and Claude and the Electro final blow, and I mean RQ Hoshi in the late games seems super strong. Oh, the attempt of the taking on a blue buff here from Fredrin.
Yeah, we are going to see a turret fall for both sides, both tier 1s on opposite lanes, which means these teams are still pretty even. Honestly, even though they don't have the late game or early game damage to be able to burst down the Barats, RQ Hoshi still doing pretty decent on making this an even match. And if they can hold off long enough, like you mentioned, the late game is going to be a problem. They'll be able to kind of take down Zara and Ethan, especially with Ethan not having a Purify. We'll be able to kind of be hit with the way the Dragon from Bruce, who's been rotating around really well with this show. You already seen the showcase right there. High mobility team so far for the composition of RQ Hoshi.
Yeah, the RQ Hoshi have the initiation. They have the show. They have, I mean, sometimes Benedetta can initiate even, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to initiate and make a kill, and it will eventually work. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and you've seen the Electrofauna blow, possible siege for tier 1. Skylar will find one off screen though on the top side. Bebex is going to clear the bot one. An objective going to both teams so far. Lord has spawned in and aggro has been pulled. And it looks like Team Lil Gun may go for this objective. Are going to shift focus to the mid lane though, as they almost lost their tier 1 turret.
I mean, I guess all turrets gonna fall if the Lord is taken here. I mean, at least 3 of them, my guess.
Yeah, both teams getting ready to fight it out. Lord at about 25% HP. Look at Cho with the concealed play. Flicker in, not able to get the knockup. Irab with the retribution though. Will claim it for RQ Hoshi. Speedy Light Wheels going down. Ethan takes down Bruce Skirt. Down goes Cho, but they got what they came for. Now need to get out of the Lord pit. Oh, but it looks like Irad trapped. Hit with the Appraiser's Wrath. Forbid will be able to shut him down. Blazing Duet from Skylar. Hitting the full team of Team Lil Gun. Not able to draw a kill, and both sides will disengage, but the Lord goes to RQ Hoshi.
Wow, the Chu eventually did enough. He went in and Barats used his ultimate on the Chu, but missed the smite though, and Chu kinda interrupted him. So that's kinda cool. I guess he's was trying to use the Way of the Dragon on the Barats to not let him retribution, but this kind of initiation was still enough.
Ooh, look at the positioning from Genesis Saints right there. And go ahead and hide in that bush on that purple buff. They did trade though, even though they RQ Hoshi got that Lord. Team Lil Gun was able to clear that tier 1 turret in the mid lane, which is I would say a fair enough trade. As long as they can kind of defend this Lord, they don't lose much from that engagement, but they open up the opportunity to invade. But speaking of invasion, a little bit too overextended, and Bruce getting caught in a lot of CC, may not be able to get out of there as Ain's on the chase, able to shut him down with the power of CC from the XP lane. Big Astro Echo going out, 4 members caught with it, actually full 5-man caught with that. Tier 2 turret top side may drop if they're not careful.
Yeah, I think RQ Hoshi are in position they wanna be, because they have this Novaria, Benedetta and Claude, which is like super high mobility heroes who can clear the lanes. So Team Legeion are composition are like they want to be 5 people stacked up, one on top of another, and RQ Hoshi are going to split push them, in my opinion, because of the mobility heroes, and now is the stage when they gonna shine.
Yeah, and you are going to already see a 4-kill lead for the side of Team Legeion, down by 1,000 gold. You are looking at RQ Hoshi leading by 1 turret as well, but still overall a pretty close game. Now at that 12-minute mark, you are seeing some of the items being populated on the screen so far. Corrosion Scythe from the Claude alongside the Demon Hunter Sword and the Golden Staff just picked up the Windtalker. Definitely getting to that late game build needed to kind of burst down this Barats.
Yeah, surely they're gonna try to burst Barats, but I think this start of the fight when Chu just ulting the Estes or the Vixana probably is going to RQ Hoshi going to try to start this way fight to burst down fast one target and then like kind of 5 versus 4 slowly grinding another.
And you're seeing both teams get ready. Lord is going to spawn in again. Last one went to RQ Hoshi. Can Team Legeion defend this and take this objective? If not, RQ Hoshi may be able to start working on opening up their base and taking some of the inhibitors. As you are seeing both teams trying to pull the aggro. Big knockup. Denton is welcome. Connected. Zara with the set. A couple of knockups on the way. G-Kondo rushing in. But Erad will claim the Lord again for RQ Hoshi. Retry Finger Gods. Skylight is going to take down the Brat. Zara will fall. Erad takes down Ethan. You're going to find another member falling as Octa takes down Eisen. 3 members down for Team Legeion. Still rushing in, trying to get the game ender. Trying to close this out. They did take out that Lord. May be able to do it as down goes the tier 2 turret for the mid lane.
Whew, what a fight. Chu again used Flicker and Ultimate, but this time on the carry, and the Purify worked super good for carry, but it wasn't still like not there. I guess carry is building like tanky items right now, and there is like no actual damage here because like it's not enough. She should like one-shot people, but not working out.
Yeah, you're going to go ahead and see Team Legeion now forced in their base. Both teams trying to fight it out. Will RQ Hoshi be able to take this one? Team Legeion trying to hold him off, trying to stop this Lord from making his way into the base. This is Luminous, though. Scarlard able to take the inhibitor on the top side. 1 more turret to go for a possible game ender in game 1 of Group Stage A.
Yeah, it's a... There are chances, but this is the point when actually Team Legeion is like can't be split pushed at the base. So maybe if they hold up for like some extra 3-4 minutes, maybe they're gonna farm some damage. I mean, they need to start bursting down someone.
Yeah, you are going to go ahead and see RQ Hoshi versus Team Legeion so far. Working in RQ Hoshi's favor. A lot of the items are showcasing on the board so far. Anti-heal picked up from the Navaria, trying to find a way to counter this Estes. You are looking at Cho picking up the Dominance Ice. Everybody having some anti-heal for the most part. And doing a really good job on their itemization. Team Legeion doesn't really have too many chances to be able to hold them off. They're going to definitely have to try and fight for this next neutral objective. Because if RQ Hoshi can take this Luminous Lord, could be a possible game ender.
I don't know. Yeah, but it's going to be really hard to come back for Team Legeion from here because, like, you know, every fight Claude has this ability to like ult in the late stages of the fight, which you don't want to be happening every single time, because like Benedetta starts for damaging people, Navaria damaging people, and only then Cloud is jumping in to like kind of finish all of them off. You don't want to see this, because it's pretty hard to defend.
Yeah, you are going to go ahead and see both teams getting ready for this next neutral objective. Luminous Lord will spawn in the next 4 seconds. And we were able to see RQ Hoshi, for the most part, take this with little to no problem. Able to win these 5v5 engagements, but it looks like Team Logun is going to try and contest this. They know everything is on the line right here, and they need this objective in order to turn this game on the backside.
Meanwhile, Third Lord is going in. It's not like Luminous Lord, like level 3 Lord. Oh, and again, Flicker and the Veil the Dragon used on the CC. Immediately Vengeance popped out and going back to disengage.
Yeah, a little bit of a disengage. RQ Hoshi, Team Logun, getting ready for this battle. 50% HP for the Lord. But on the top side, Benedetta doing a really good job of splitting these lanes. It's going to force them to push off. You are going to see the Vexana go back to try and clear these minions, which will open up the opportunity in terms of numbers for RQ Hoshi, as the Lord is very low. Zara may be able to get the retribution. Ooh. Able to take it for Team Logun. First Lord of the day for them. And mortality has been proc. Blazing Duet from Skylar into Zara, into the full 5-man team of Team Logun. Octa able to take down Zara. One member will fall. Let the final blow going down. Jenna Saint with a huge play. What a turnaround, Team Logun.
Didn't went for the finish up. Wow, such a good fight. But I guess like RQ Hoshi should went for the kills, I think. And super good. Like Benedetta went for like 2 people at the end, but didn't quite finish them off, and just safely went back because there's a Lord to death on top of that. Just look at that freeze from the Estes, completely dodging all of the damage from the Claude, make him survive of this. I wonder if Claude build anti-heal here.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm wondering as well, as you are going to go ahead and see a possible siege for the base. The turnaround from Team Logun, a love set on the way, but you are going to see the Astro Echo go out. They are going to disengage, not going to go in for that inhibitor turret, but now this is an even game. Anybody can take this match.
Yeah, that's Lord. They always go in for this 50-50 Lord. I don't know. Why don't just they fight on the full HP, kind of trying to get 1-2 person and then kind of bait Lord and attack the team, instead of going of this like 50-50 retribution every time.
Yeah, you know, but they do have the Benedetta and like I said, they have a lot of mobility for the side of RQ Hoshi. So they can split push. It was the right idea, but they were not able to get Zara away from that Lord. We talked about his sustainability, especially running this Barats. You're looking at him very heavy with the Guardian Helmet, the Anti-Cuirass, the Athena Shield, and the Dominant Sides to be able to protect himself. And then Estes to keep him alive, has those additional healing effects from the Flask of Oasis to top that off. And it has been a problem. I mean, they don't really have anybody to kind of push him back. They have Irad on this Fredrin to be able to get the knockup and an Energy Eruption for a possible stun. But Zara pretty much has free range when it comes to kind of being that bully inside of these neutral zones.
Yeah, it's working out, but what you can see, like the classics is like the pop train strategy versus split push strategy. Like these are the classics of the all MOBA, I guess. The pop train versus the split push.
Yeah, now you're gonna go ahead and see both teams getting ready again for the next neutral objective. I wonder who will be able to take this one. This may actually be the possible game ender. We're now sitting at 20 minutes. This is officially the late game. This is longer than what we typically see even on the North American scene. Most of our matches are like 14, 15 minutes, with some of the long ones going past the 20-minute mark. Everybody full game build with that late damage. RQ Hoshi, Team Logun. Both of these teams need this match. This is a best of 3. And this will definitely give them a huge advantage for a possible sweep as the Luminous Lord spawns in.
Yeah, I agree with this one. And I kind of thinking that Fredrin is not fit very good in the RQ Hoshi team composition. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think the composition is definitely interesting. I mean, I feel like it's kind of working out for both sides, though. Like I said, it's not really a one-sided story. I would have expected the Barats to have had a little bit more pressure in the early phase, but it looks like RQ Hoshi was able to make up with their macro and their micro. With the Lord spawned in, though, 50% HP, you are going to see Irad pulling the aggro. Some good split pushing from Genesante, though, on the bot side, running this Benedetta. You see him kind of camping on that purple buff, waiting for the opportunity to kind of split this lane. And maybe an actual backdoor play if Team Lilgun is not careful.
Oh, the Benedetta might go for the draw. No. It's just a bait. She's just waiting. And yeah, RQ Hoshi are doing the absolutely right thing, because you don't want to engage 5 versus 5 like straight up bold fight. You want to like kind of split them up a little bit to make this like quick attack with the Chu and the Flicker, or Benedetta elect the final blow with Petrify.
Yeah, with the floor spawned in, Irad again pulling the aggro, trying to bait Team Lilgun to take this engagement. A little bit of a knock-up though. Zara taking the fight. Very low though. Massive damage to Skylar, take him down. Big play, as they won't have the retribution to be able to contest this Lord. RQ Hoshi though may go in for the fight, but look at the Benedetta on the base. May go for the back door. Skylight trying to hold him from getting back. Not going to allow nobody to recall. Benedetta now on the base. Crystal dealing some massive damage. 15%. 5. RQ Hoshi backdoors Team Lilgun for game 1 in our best of 3. One step closer to making it out of the group stage.
Oh man, this is experience. This is experience. Like, what can I say? This is just an experienced game, because I think the mistake staying on the mid lane, just showing up the enemy heroes. Is he going to work on the Tamus here? But Tamus is pushing the wave and going to not going to the mid lane. He's trying to get the jungle minion, but like, you know, the typical start.
You know, it's funny. This is the first time I've seen a Thomas go up against a CC. So I'm going to be paying very close attention to that bot side. But already some early aggression from Team Lilgun. Massive damage. Lancelot with Thorn Rose is going to rush in. One more hit. Zara finds Bruce. But Octa very low as well. We'll get a double kill. Down goes Octa. Team Lilgun. A possible secret weapon with the Martis pickup. We talked about how much potential he provides in the early game, and 2 kills before the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, this is exactly how you should use Martis. You should use his early game advantage as much as possible with the invades on the enemy jungle and on the lane pressures. And that's exactly what Team Lilgun is doing. Wow, that's super good.
Yeah, this is definitely a different story that we've seen in game number 1. I mean, some early aggression is going to work in their favor. With Martis picking up 2 kills, he's definitely going to be ahead of Irad on the Lancelot. We are seeing this turtle spawn in the next 2 seconds, and you're already seeing Zara with the game plan to take this. He didn't have the best match with the Barats, but it's looking like a different story for him this time around.
Yeah, but it's like too early to judge, like, you know, but it's a good start to like 1.5k gold lead already and working on that turtle.
Ooh,
and
some now another kills.
Kill. Yeah,
decimation.
Being punished for his curiosity.
Yeah, and Curiosity killed the cat, and Zara killed 3 cats so far. 3-0.
This time, killed the bird. Curiosity killed the bird.
That is true, because I do have that Kaja. And speaking of the bird, Kaja, Bruce, that's 2 deaths that he's had so far. Definitely need to play a little bit more passive, especially being the roamer. He's kind of opening up the opportunity for Team Lilgun to have a massive advantage in the early phase.
Yeah, but this Lancelot is still dangerous, even though he's kind of in a disadvantage here, level 5 against almost level 7, and but still trying to fight for it, and this is pretty good to see. And now he's going to pay for this, like trying to steal. I mean, trying to not give the steal of this Ursa to the Martis, but being punished for that. Team Lilgun seems like they reloaded.
Yeah, and you're going to see Bruce off screen. He's going to catch Baybex. That's going to be the first kill for RQ Hoshi. Irad finding his first death of the game. That is going to go over to Ethan on the Ruby. 4-1 lead, 3-kill lead for the side of Team Lilgun, and now up by 2,000 gold. Some of those items popping up on the board as well, as you are seeing the Hunter's Strike scythe be picked up from the Martis for that additional pin and mobility, already being such an early aggressive jungler.
But look on the farm table. The Beatrix is dominating actually Ixia with that quite good gold lead at this point, and there's going to be a deciding factor the fight when Beatrix is going to join the fight and maybe burst somebody.
Yeah, you see Baybex did pick up that corrosion scythe, so it'll be a little bit of slow alongside the Thomas. On top of that, looks like Skylar is going for that Blade of Despair. I mean, I did see a Legion sword over there, so that may be possibly what he's trying to build up. It's going to be a little bit of a higher pricey item to be able to pull off, but once he gets it, it'll definitely deal some massive physical damage. Next turtle has been spawned in though, and it looks like Zara is going to go in for it. He was able to take the last one and get a kill on top of it, and it looks like RQ Hoshi won't be able to contest.
Yeah, they absolutely won't be able to contest, and the red buff is probably going to be pressured as well. I want to mention a good dodge, the Ruby's ultimate on the Lancelot second skill, but didn't quite result anything. And here is the pressure on the Ixia as well, and being slowly farmed down, and now the RQ Hoshi are trying to come back using this disadvantage on the Ixia.
Yeah, Ixia, I mean, 0, 2, and 0 right there. Definitely needing to find a way to get their marksman online. Kind of struggling to find the rhythm so far. You're going to go ahead and see on the bot side, though, Ruby going to go ahead and clear those minions. 4-2 so far. Team Lil Gun off to a great start in the early phase. RQ Hoshi now sitting on the back end. This may be an even series if they're not careful. They are sitting at match point though, so if they find the rhythm, could be a game ender. But I'm offended for a two-man set. Ethan finds Skylar. You're going to see them still battling it out inside of the tier 1 turret. Thorn Rose going down. The dash in, but no Phantom execution to take down Ethan.
Ethan initiation is so good, just like Cho last game. He's kind of vengeance, having his vengeance on this one, but prioritizing the most important target, which is Beatrix, ult in plus flicker and immediately follow up all his team, and this is a bad news for RQ Hoshi might be.
Zara able to take down Bruce, almost able to get another. The Nether Realm as a saving grace, keeping Genesante alive right there. But you're looking at Zara with a really good start. 4, 0, and 2 on the Martis.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see on the Martis, and let's see it. But as you mentioned, Ixia need to start to play with the gold, and she need to farm a lot, because it's the only side of the Team Lil Guns is not matching with the other one, is the Ixia. Need to start farming, otherwise this domination not gonna be there for a long time, because it will be a point when Ixia need to like one-shot people with her ultimate.
Yeah, you're looking at a 4,000 gold lead so far for the side of Team Lil Gun, and that's increasing the further we go inside of this game. RQ Hoshi need to find a way to pump the brakes on their momentum right now, as you're going to see Zara take the next turtle with little to no contest, giving them a massive XP boost right now, which means when it comes to these team fights, you're going to see Team Lil Gun just do a little bit better, especially with Zara, with how much he already has on his plate, sitting at 5,700 gold, highest gold in this game for their jungler. Beatrix right behind him at 53 though, definitely ahead of the Ixia, who's having a little bit of a harder time getting online. But you are seeing the battle, the invasion over the purple buff. Zara going in for it. Irad not going to be able to, no, he looks like he was able to get it with his retribution right at the last second.
Yeah, and the Beatrix is pushing, split pushing the wave and immediately TPing back. This is like exactly what she should do in this position of not power. No position of power here from RQ Hoshi, but if they manage to hold up for like 6-7 minutes additional, I mean, not 6-7 minutes, I mean basically it's one fight. If Team Lil Gun lose one fight, they might come back here, but we'll see.
Yeah, as the battle on the way, siege for the tier 2 turn, the proxy of the lane, massive damage goes out, Forbit takes on Zara, gets another, finds Skylar, and now we'll be able to take this tier 2 turret on the bot side. But in the mid lane, pay attention to Irad, trying to go in, trying to find a trade. Bebex will find a turret off screen as well.
That's exactly what they are doing in terms of like aggressive defense. Like, you know, they Team Legeion killing RQ Hoshi people, but the Lancelot trying to even that out and like split push, defend, don't let them get the objectives because of that kills. And yeah, that's the right thing to do, to kind of drag the game a little bit, hold it for more minutes.
Yeah, and right now, RQ Hoshi trying to hold off Team Legeion from claiming even more real estate on today's match. Off to a great start with a 6-kill lead and also up by 5,000 gold as this Lord spawns in. So far, we haven't been able to see Team RQ Hoshi be able to take any of these neutral objectives. Team Legeion just getting everything they came for, not asking any questions, and just handling their business at every stage of the early game. Can we see RQ Hoshi turn this around? Divine Judgment goes out. Skylar gets the kill, takes down Forbid. We just talked about this. The Kaja being the counter for the Lilia.
Oh, and the Lord is being contested probably. Lancelot is kind of far away, and the second skill with the Retribution gonna steal the Lord. It was so like, I can saw it from the far away, like, you know, he's like, oh, there's Lord there. Let me try to steal it. And like, and just took it.
Skylar, though, on the chase, he wants Zara. You are going to see Aizen try and kite him. A little bit of an overextension, and Aizen will be able to get the kill, but able to shut down Zara. Phantom Execution in. Thorn Rose connecting Bebex. 15% HP will make his way back into the tier 2 turret. And now the Lord intact, making his way down the mid lane. And you're looking at RQ Hoshi turning this game around. Team Legeion now on the defense. Aizen very low, forced to go back. Forbid may not be able to get out of there. You're going to see Arad going in, trying to get the kill. Not able to close the distance on Aizen as he makes his way back to the base, and down goes the Lord.
Ethan was a little bit hesitating with his ultimate because he cashed Lancelot with his second skill and he should ult immediately afterwards, but he ulted like a little bit longer, so it opens up a window for the Lancelot to dodge with the second skill, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, you see, he was definitely on the chase. It was funny watching Skylar trying to chase down a kill, getting punished over there by Aizen, and then the same thing with Irad trying to find Aizen on his way out. Neither side able to kind of close that distance. But so far, 10-5. Even though RQ Hoshi is behind in kills, they are now leading the way in terms of turrets, and the gold has almost equalized for both sides. Team Legeion up by 1,000, but in terms of map control, it is now favoring RQ Hoshi.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with this one. I'm just wondering why Team Legeion keep doing the same mistake. Like, they not focusing the heroes. They like going for these like 50-50 lords. I don't know.
Ooh, but this match is not 50-50 with this engagement on the side of Skylar. Will find Aizen on the 4v2. Ethan left by himself to pick up the pieces, and they may go in to take this turret. Ethan not really in a position to contest, and it looks like Skylar is going to seize this opportunity. Skylar already 2,000 gold ahead of Bebex.
Yeah, and the double ultimate on the Beatrix just to follow up Kaja's ultimate, Divine Judgment, and like so synchronized. Like as soon as Kaja ult, there like grenades are flying in, and the pistols are already being loaded, ready to follow up, and super fast kill. No vengeance for Tamus because it's impossible to use while being ulted with Kaja or Franco. And yeah, taking the full advantage out of that.
And you are looking at the highest kills in the game so far. Going over to Zara, had a really good start on that Martis, now sitting 6-1-3 for the side of Team Legeion. But on RQ Hoshi, even though they're not high on kills, their synergy is definitely coming alive as we are now officially in the mid game. They don't have the high mobility that we saw in game 1, especially with that Benedetta rotating around and keeping Team Legeion on their toes, but they're making up for it with their IQ. Conceal play has been called out though from the side of Team Legeion, trying to rush in, trying to catch Genesante, but he puts on the skates and slides away, but hit over there by Ruby with the CC, and massive damage going out. Mortar coils from Zara, trying to get a decimation off. Phantom Execution in. Irad will find Ethan, gets a double, shuts down Bebex, a 2-for-none trade, gets that triple, on his way to a possible Maniac as Octa will be able to find one as well. Forbid all by himself, trying to get away. RQ Hoshi on the chase. Can they get him?
No.
He's gonna sandwich around. Irad not letting him go, showing no mercy. Black shoes though, a massive play to be able to escape the full team of RQ Hoshi as they're now going in for a possible game ender. They have minions and only one member to go through, but Ethan will spawn in time for some additional CC. Do they try and close it out here? I'm not sure if they can pull it off, and it looks like they are now going to shift their focus onto this Luminous Lord.
Wow, what a turnaround, like. And Lancelot was kind of reminding me of this game, like checkers, you call it, right? When he was jumping on the minions, it was like like that kind of stuff.
I will say Irad is thirsty for the kills. The way he's rotating around, the way he pathed over into the inhibitor turret to try and box out Forbid from escaping, but the black shoes at the last second to wrap back around into the inhibitor for the mid lane saved his life right there and avoided a full wipeout in a game ender. That could have been everything out for Team Lil Guns, as they're currently sitting 0-1. If RQ Hoshi closes this game out with this Luminous Lord, it will be a 2-0 sweep, and they will have a big advantage for Group Stage A.
Yeah, Radis definitely want to like give them taste of their own medicine because of the early game. Like every time is invading his buffs, every time like harassing him into the jungle, and now they gonna pay for it.
Yeah, Team Lowgun backs against the wall. Everything to lose right here if they're not careful. RQ Hoshi, Viva RRQ, as they are alive right now and doing well. 10-10 on the scoreboard, but down goes the Lord. Some great defense from Team Lilgun, but now stripped down to only the base crystal and no inhibitors.
Yeah, RQ Hoshi being able to defend all of the attacks of the Team Lilgun. Only 3 towers are down, and the mid lane, like most important tower, is still up. And RQ Hoshi maintain their composure and not nervous and under the immense pressure Team Lilgun putting on them, and gathering their thoughts for this like final counter attack, and they did it quite good. Just like waited for some items, I guess.
Yeah, now they have all the lanes synced. It looks like they're going to go in for the close. They don't have the Lord, but no worries. We have the minions and the damage. Massive play. Big on offended set, though. Bayvex will find Octa. Forbid takes down Bruce. A turnaround. Team Lil Gun on the defense. Phantom Execution out. You're going to look at Irad doing a quick 180. Not going in with what they came for. RQ Hoshi, a little bit of a miscalculated play right there. And Team Lil Gun able to turn it around.
I mean, RQ Hoshi damage every single target for like 20-30%, maybe even lower, but they should like, they was damaging everyone instead of like trying to focus priorities. They thought they can kill all of them, but damage wasn't there in when you put it like that on the every single person you can see around you. And yeah, now they go into defend, and the Team Lilgun has a small window to actually come back and maybe potentially 5 versus 4 somebody. But Kaja is running straight from the base already. 10 seconds for the Lord, and it's going to be 5-5 on the Lord.
Ooh, but the aggressive play. Genesante caught in the middle, uses the Winter Truncheon, but not going to be able to hold him off. Second saving grace, Immortality, been procced, and he goes down. Zara with the decimation. One member falling for RRQ Hoshi. And now you've seen some heavy focus in the mid lane. Luminous Lord spawned in, and Team Lilgun with the advantage of numbers.
Wow, insanely good, you know, the freeze into the immortality, and on top of that, Faramis tried to ult, but he actually like slipped a little bit, and the ult didn't proc on him with the immunity effect. It might be enough to survive for the counter attack, and the ultimate Divine Judgment goes into Martis and trying to follow up on Beatrix with the damage, but it's not enough. And now Martis is gonna keep working on the Lord. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but Phantom Execution going in, trying to get the Lilia, but not gonna happen because of that Ruby with the spoke on the drop against Assassins is so good.
Yeah, Irad did fall though, so there's no retribution for RQ Hoshi, and now a possible opportunity with the numbers from Team Lil Gun to close this game out. Octa gets a kill. Zora takes down Skylar. That's gonna be a 2-for-2 trade so far. Looks like the numbers have equalized. RQ Hoshi finding a way, finding a will. Burst will take down Forbid. 2 more members left to go through. Make it 1. Zora Immortality has been procced. May not be able to get out of there. Ringo order for the slow burst on his tail. Can they take him down? Octa will. He will fall. That's going to leave Genesante in the base trying to close it out. Ethan left to defend against the three-man team of RQ Hoshi, looking for the 2-0 sweep. Aizen joining the party, gonna use that Conter Inferno last minute, trying to hold him off. 25%, 5%, Viva RRQ as they get the 2-0 sweep out from Indonesia, taking down Team Lil Gun from Mongolia in Group Stage A, Game of Futures 2024.
Yeah, congratulations RQ with 2-0 Team Lil Gun, and nice RQ are so good. Like, you know, the Lil Gun, it seems like from my perspective,